Hello and welcome to CSEET sample questions for the exam. So CSEET sample questions, we will be doing legal aptitude. For every other subject you can refer the playlist, and we have all the sample questions for all CSEET subjects. So in legal aptitude I have finished around 15 videos. Please watch that, and this is the 16th video in the series. Which amendment is inserted in Article 15, Sub-Article 5 of Constitution of India? This is again a memory question. As I've always told you, I don't know why they ask memory questions, but they've asked, we should know it, and the answer is the 93rd Amendment. Okay. Article 18 of the Constitution is more of a dash rather than a fundamental right. So Article 18 talks about untouchability. That is the first thing we should know, right? So untouchability after independence was seen as a primitive concept and it is completely prohibited. So untouchability is prohibited. So is it what? Dash. It is a prohibition. It's not a restriction, power or liability, but it is a complete prohibition. You can't treat people with untouchability. How many rights are there in Article 19.1? You know this very well. There are 6 fundamental freedoms which is there. So Article 19 is talking about freedoms. So freedom of speech, freedom of expression, right? Freedom to assemble peacefully without arms, freedom to form associations, unions, trade unions, all of that. So there are 6 fundamental freedoms in Article 19. There shall be Council of Ministers with the dash at the head. So for the Council of Ministers, obviously the head is Prime Minister. For Lok Sabha plus Rajya Sabha, the head is President. But for Council of Ministers, the Prime Minister is the head. Please remember that. A proposal, when accepted, becomes a promise. That is quite simple. It is not a contract. See, there should be consensus item. It should be legally valid. Then it becomes contract. So proposal, when you accept, it becomes a promise. Which of the following agreements are not contracts? What is not a contract? Agreements relating to social matters, it's not a contract. Domestic arrangement, husband and wife, it is not a contract. So the answer will be the A and B. Both A and B are not a contract. It is social matters and domestic arrangement. Section 6 of Indian Contract Act deals with various modes of dash. So it is the lapse. So lapse in contract will come into picture. Offer may be revoked by offerer at any time before what? Offer may be revoked any time before acceptance. That's all. Common sense. So whenever you don't want to go ahead with the offer, you can say, I don't want to go ahead. I want to stop the offer. So any time before acceptance, you can stop the offer. A stranger to a contract cannot sue under dash for want of privity. It is both English law, Indian law. Under Indian Contract Act, the consideration may be what? Can you have past consideration? Yes. Present consideration? Yes. Future consideration? Yes. So the correct answer is all of this. In Indian Contract Act, consideration can be past consideration, present consideration and future consideration. So all of the above is the correct answer for this particular question. Which section provides that a contract which ceases to be enforceable by law becomes void when it ceases to be enforceable? So this is again memory question. Section 2J is the correct answer. There is not much there to explain. Section 23 of Indian Contract Act provides that consideration or object of an agreement is unlawful unless it is what? It is forbidden by law, correct? Fraudulent, correct? The courts regard it as immoral, right? So the right answer is all of the above. The consideration or object of an agreement is unlawful unless it is forbidden by law, unless it is fraudulent, unless it is court is regarding it as immoral. Illegal agreement is entirely void. It is common sense. Illegal agreement cannot be valid. Illegal agreement is not voidable and definitely not none of these. So you can eliminate, even if you don't know answer, eliminate it. Please use the rule of elimination in any MCQ paper when you don't know the answer. At least you know what is the wrong answer. So start eliminating it and then you can go ahead. Like in Kaun Banega Karorpati, you have this 50-50 rule, right? So 2 of the wrong answers will go, then you can take a guess. So like that you can also decide. Electronic contracts are not paper based but rather electronic form. And why do we have electronic contracts, especially with all the things? If you see anything on your mobile or laptop, you click a button called I accept. Whether you have sign up for Facebook or Instagram or whatever you do, first you have to accept the rules and regulations. So that is electronic contract. You are accepting it. Why do we need it? For speed, convenience, efficiency. The correct answer is all of the above. So that is common sense. In today's world, we can't go everything in pen and paper. Electronic contracts are very, very useful for us. All right. So let us go back to the next question. Yeah. So in torts, what is tort? A civil wrong for which the remedy is common law action for unlimited damages and which is not exclusive for breach of contract or breach of trust. So who is saying this? This is again memory question. The answer is Salmon. Which legal maxim means the act itself creates no guilt in the absence of guilty mind? So you need to have a wrong intention. You need to have a guilty mind. You need to have planned it. So what is that Latin terminology? It is not injuria sine danum, danum sine injuria. That is in different context. It is not none of the above. So the correct answer is actus non fecit reum nis immens sit rea. So that means in English, the act itself or any action itself creates no guilt in the absence of guilty mind. So guilty mind is more important than the actual action, because the actual act can also be an accident. Accident, did you plan for it? No. It was an accident. So such cases it says the act is not important. The guilty mind, why you did that, is what we call as a mistake. What is not allowed in law. What is the vision of ICSI? To be a global leader in promoting good corporate governance. Yes. And what is the mission of ICSI? The mission of ICSI is to develop high caliber professionals facilitating good corporate governance. And what is the motto of ICSI? Speak the truth, abide by the law. Satyam vada dharmam chara. That is the Sanskrit saying which has been taken. Satyam vada dharmam chara. Speak the truth, abide by the law. That is the motto of ICSI. Vision is what ICSI wants to do. ICSI, the Institute of Company Secretaries of India, wants to be the world number one in good corporate governance. Then his mission. Mission is how do you achieve your vision. So how will they do it? They will develop high caliber professionals like you. If you become a company secretary, you will become a high caliber professional, because CS course is only for people who have the knowledge you will be able to clear. And you are facilitating good corporate governance. So that is what is the vision of ICSI. So that comes to the end of this video where we talk about CSEET sample questions for exam legal aptitude. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and also share it with your friends. And for more such videos and sample questions, please do subscribe to Ekcel Academy.